Hi guys, welcome back. It's Kazi again. We're back with chapter 3 with Sanada Yukimura Sanada. When we last left off, Yukimura was kind of pissed that everyone was telling him what to do, and our heroine said he then got gravely wounded. So we shall find out what happens next. I don't think anyone can see it because I'm kind of in the way. But the title, hang on, there. Around here it says deepest wound. I should probably move myself. I didn't know. Anyway, let us go and see what happens next, and maybe we can continue our love with Yukimura. Let's go. Today's the day we're gonna eradicate those demons for good. That's how Yukimura spoke, bright and confident as he set out. And yet, Yukimura! Though I cried his name, Yukimura, carried on the door, moved not a single muscle. Still in my socks, I flew out into the inner courtyard after him. Yukimura! Yukimura! As I clung to Yukimura, Masamune gently lifted me up. Calm down, he will be fine. But he's been severely injured, but his life is not in danger. Oh, he was still alive. Upon hearing that, the tension finally left my shoulders. For some reason, I thought he was missing his part of his body. Anyway, sorry. What happened to him? Well, in place of the reluctant Masamune, another voice chimed in to answer. Yukimura was sent off by himself to save a soldier who was isolated from the troop by the demons. Huh? Since when had he been standing there? From between the men carrying Yukimura, Kotaro slipped out like a shadow. Kotaro snorted at Masamune's reproachful tone. It's nothing like needs to be concealed. Although I suppose it may have been somewhat of a foolish action. Kotaro grinned as he spoke. I mourned? No, I'm gonna listen quietly. Oh, because the princess not intend to scold me. Scold you? Why? As one of low status, I thought I might be your butt for speaking accusations of our young lord. I shook my head. I'm not going to do that. You're right. It was foolish of him. A general needed to be prepared to kill or abandon one of his soldiers. Even I understood that much. But you know, I like that part of him. Of Yukimura. I looked firmly at Kotaro as I spoke. Kotaro met my gaze head on and with what I imagined to be a pleased smile. What coincidence. I feel the same way. Anyway, Masamune, bring Yukimura inside and see he gets tended to. Sure. I thought I saw one of Yukimura's eyebrows move, but whether he was unconscious or asleep, he did not open his eyes. I'm coming in. Yes, princess. It was evening. When I walked in, the maid caring for Yukimura and the vassals all bowed. You must be tired. I'll take over from here. You may be dismissed. Certainly not. Please rest yourself, princess. It's okay. I know you must be tired from your work all day. Let me tend to him at night. But so many have died. The castle is short-staffed everywhere. I don't like being the only one without work, so please. Princess, thank you. I will accept your kind offer. The maidservant bowed once more and then left the room. The rest of you can rest as well. You must be weary from your daily battles. When I spoke to the attending vassals, they all shook their heads no. We don't know when the demons might attack. Sir Yukimura is our charge. We must be here to protect him from all dangers at all costs. In no time at all, Yukimura had earned the love and respect of the vassals. I see. Thank you. I felt relieved as I gave them my thanks. I was glad to see the men that I'd brought into this world was so adored. Even knowing that I was still deceiving them, my consciousness felt slightly more at ease. Yukimura. Yukimura slept with a furrowed brow. He must be feverish. There were beads of sweat on his forehead and chest. I'm going to change his clothes. Please help me if you would. Asking for assistance from a vassal still in the room, I removed his sweat-stained clothes. They were heavy with moisture, so drenched I thought they might drip. He's got a fever. He's been giving a medicinal herbal drink earlier, so the fever should be decreased by morning. Good. We have to wipe him off. Could you bring me some water, warm water? Of course. Leaving one man still on guard, the vassal left the room. I gently placed my hand on Yukimura's forehead. This is really one terrible fever. I'll take that. He's kind of nice while he's asleep. Still badass looking. Lying on top of the blanket, Yukimura heaved out ragged breaths. His broad chest rose with every breath, and the sweat on his skin glistened in the lamplight. When did he grow so strong? As children, we had taken baths together. Back then, our bodies had hardly differed. But now, the body of the man lying before me was the powerful body of a commander general. Oh. He was more like a complete stranger than my twin brother. I've got to stop this. Realizing the crazy thoughts I was thinking, a bitter smile came to my lips. If it only felt like he was my brother. He wasn't. No matter how well we got along, he was a stranger, someone from another world. But still, seeing him hurt like this, astringent medicine was spread on his many wounds and his body wrapped in bandages. After cleaning his body and putting on fresh clothing, there was a visitor to the room. Hanabi. I came to check on Yukimura. Hanabi sat down next to me, staring intently at Yukimura's sleeping face. How are things out there? The enemy is closing in. Hanabi appeared neither upset nor hurried. They don't show signs of attacking, but it is only a matter of time. Only a few days ago, it was said that Nobunaga and Masamune were holding the demons back. We were supposed to have earned a small reprieve, and yet, already, no matter how many demons we kill, they keep popping up from out of nowhere. Yes, the guards in the watchtower are to alert us of the first sign of any abnormal movement. I see. The state of things looked to be once again beginning to a slow tumble downhill. Though I brought in strangers to try and protect the castle, it might fall yet again. The thought weighed heavily on my heart. Weird, but it is. At any rate, with Yukimura down, we are short on men. It appears it will be some time before Nobunaga's wounds heal as well. Masamune is doing a good job of leading, but alone the job is too much for him. If Yukimura doesn't recover as quickly as possible, there appeared to be a measure of concern in Hanabi's eyes as he looked down at Yukimura. Do you know how he was hurt? I do. I saw from the castle tower, and I heard from Masamune and Kotaro as well. Aren't you going to be angry at him for doing something stupid again, like yesterday? Hanabi smiled at me, the first smile I'd seen since we had met. It was a wiry, bitter smile, but a smile nonetheless. It doesn't appear likely that his temperament is going to change anytime soon. If he won't listen to reprimand, we'll just have to keep it in mind and work around it. Hanabi laughed, and the night gradually grew late. I could hear an owl hooting from far off. The vassals on the other side of the screen must have grown tired, judging by the recent snoring. I realized my towel was dry, and after rewetting it and wiping Yukimura's brow, his lips moved. Kitsune. Yukimura, are you awake? I immediately called out to Yukimura, but he appeared. But he apparently had been talking in his sleep. His lips continued to move, though his eyes remained shut. Kitsune. Huh? Though he hardly stopped teasing and calling me a tanuki, his sleepy tone was now affectionate. Hearing him say my name that way endeared him to me more, as if he were in fact my brother. I gently took his hand in mine. Yes, I'm here, Yukimura. Kitsune. Oh. That smile. I think he's a bit drugged, but... Apparently responding to my voice, Yukimura opened his eyes. Seeing me, smiled. It was not the same smile as one of those faces he joked and called me Tanuki. It was innocent like a child's smile, but at the very same time, so affectionate. My chest felt tight. Yukimura squeezed my hand and then croaked out a question. You're not hurt, are you? Are you sad? Don't be silly. You're the one that's hurt. But you look like you were in pain. Me? When? Yukimura moved as if in an answer, but no sound came from his mouth. What's that? I couldn't hear you. For a few minutes, Yukimura grumbled, groaning in his sleep. Is he delirious? As I watched him confused, all of a sudden he spoke clearly, now lucid. But actually I was thinking. Thinking what? Glad that you're... I couldn't hear you. What were you glad about? The strength of Yukimura's grip on my hand grew stronger. He sighed and then beamed a smile, full of deep satisfaction. I'm glad your engagement fell through. That's an odd thing to say, but okay. This way, for a while, you can stay my sister. Only mine. After a quiet groan, Yukimura let out another sigh, this one long and deep. If only you weren't my sister. Oh my, I felt blood rush to my cheeks. If I weren't his sister, if he weren't my brother, if not, then what? And why was he glad that my engagement fell through? His anger at my being slighted by Hanabi had seemed true enough, but at the same time, he also seemed happy about it. Had he been hoping the two of us would always be together? Try to pull your hand away. Don't let go of his hand. I'm not letting go of his hand. It's kind of sweet. I had to take my hand away. I knew I did, but I didn't want to let go. I felt awkward and embarrassed, but also happy, even knowing full well this was my brother. My heart pounded rapidly. My hands shook. Perhaps sensing the small movements, Yukimura's consciousness seemed to grow clearer. After his burr of fur and distress, suddenly his eyes flew open. And now he's shocked. Oh, don't be shocked, Yukimura. Don't be shocked. It's okay. After staring hard at my face, Yukimura looked at her hands and hurriedly pulled away. Oh God. It hurts. Yukimura groaned in pain and tried to sit up. You can't get up. You were badly hurt. He nodded and then began to talk quickly, speaking through the pain. Did I just say something to you? Sorry. Keep it a secret. Lie. I'm gonna keep it a secret. I'm not gonna lie to you. You sure did. What did I say? It's a secret. I smirked mischievously. Please, you have to tell me. Nope, it's a secret. I pulled the blanket back over Yukimura's body. Now go back to sleep. You have to take it easy. Yukimura's like... Yukimura's gaze searched my face, but when I gave him a smile, he again closed his eyes. He must have been exhausted. I watched as he lost the battle against the encroaching sleep. As I looked at his face, his wounds made a moment. His wounds. His words from a moment ago I could unwillingly in my mind. If only you weren't my sister. If Yukimura had feelings for me. But since when? Could those be his true feelings? He had false memories implanted in his brain. His memories were those of my real brother. The twin brother I could no longer remember. What if he, my brother, had feelings for me as a woman? If so, Yukimura's feelings for me weren't really his own. Oh, now you're gonna make this... What if my brother's had feelings for me, but what if Yukimura also has feelings for me? But what if... No, that's what it sounds like. He was only acting on the memories of my real deceased brother. What a mess. Yes, that's what I just explained. It could either be your brother's feelings or Yukimura's own feelings, or it could be both feelings combined and just blah. Okay. I put my hand on the dagger hidden underneath my clothes. Unknown to me, the deed I had done had even more serious consequences than I had ever imagined. The next day, Yukimura opened his eyes. The next time Yukimura opened his eyes was at dawn. His eyes flared open and he stared straight at me. Kitsune, did you not sleep? No. I gently pushed Yukimura's chest back down as he tried to sit up. You still have to stay lying down. If you're worried about me, don't be. Go to your room, get some rest. I'll stay a little longer. This isn't good for your health. I'm fine, so go get some... You're my brother. I interrupted Yukimura's words with my own firm statement. Huh? You're my brother. What kind of sister would I be? What kind of sister wouldn't do everything she could for her brother? Now go back to sleep a little more. I'll be right here. Yukimura let himself be pushed back onto the floor, but he also looked very weak. Hey, Kitsune. Yes? Last night, did I say anything? Yukimura's gaze on me was serious with a slight mindiness of a child. I couldn't look away. No, nothing at all. I told you already, remember? But we are brother and sister. As your sister, I promise I will always be by your side. Oh. After that one short word, Yukimura closed his eyes. And I guess with that, chapter 3 is done and nothing has changed in our likability? Really? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, dang, that's kind of cold. Yay, 28% likability. Alright. Well, until next time, guys, we'll be calling it wraps right there. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider liking and sharing the video. You can also follow me on my social media. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Kazi out.